Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Going Guitar. Joshua Bassett, been here before. I really like him. Joshua's great, and I like his voice, his kind of songs. Really hear that it's him, his DNA. And yeah, this song is called Biting My Tongue, and that has happened as well in my life. Sometimes you just need to be quiet. So anyway, let's take a look at Biting My Tongue by Joshua Bassett. We're gonna do that with capo set on the 5th fret. All right. So with that, we have a couple of chords to go over. So we're gonna start with the chords. And if you noticed, I played a lot of picking patterns. They are connected to the verse play. Don't be afraid, it actually sounds harder than it is. Anyway, we'll come to that. Over to chords now. We're gonna start with D. So that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, 2nd E. Next chord is A minor. So that is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, open E. We have C. So that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. We have G. So that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, 3rd E, and we also have the E minor. And that is open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E. Alright, so there we have all the chords needed for this song. Let's take a look at the verse play. So I'm going to take you through this melody. And the first round is just picking pattern based when it comes to first verse play. The second verse then is optional. Either go picking or strumming. We'll come to that later. But first, let's do the picking here in the first verse. So we have a chord progression that goes D, A minor, C, and G for 2 rounds. And then it differs a little bit later on. For the next 2 rounds, we'll come to that as well. But D, A minor, C, and G, that's what we're going to start with. So the D part goes like this. So that is to pick 3rd B and 2nd E together. And it's the easiest way is to hold the full chord as it is the D. So 3rd B and 2nd E. Then open D and 2nd G. And then you pick 3rd B and 3rd E together. And then 3rd B and 2nd E together. That's the D part. So then you go to the A minor, hold the chord as it is. And then you play this part. And that is to play the 2nd G and open B together. And then 1st B and then you play first B again. So the first time you play the B, you add on from the open B. The first time you play the second G and open B together, you add on this, you hammer on the first B, and then you pick it again. And then you go to open A, and then you play the second G and first B together, and then the second G, open A, and open G. Okay, so this is the hardest part in the song, is what I believe, the A minor, and it goes like this. Okay, over to C now, it goes like this. So that is third on A, open G, third A, then open G, first B, and open E together, then open G, third A, and open G. That's the C part, and now the final chord G here in this first row, so to speak, line of this verse play. And the G goes. So that is third on E in the bass, open B, third E again, then open G and open B together, then open G, third E, and open G. Okay, so that ends the first row, so to speak. We have 4 in total here in this first verse. So you're gonna play 2 rounds of this, okay? So the first 2 rounds goes exactly the same, and these are the hardest parts of the whole song here, actually. So slowly it goes like this. For 2 rounds, okay? Then round number 3 goes like this. Starts now with A minor, so hold the chord as it is, and it goes open A, second D, open A, and then second G and first B together, then second G, open A, and second G. That is the A minor part, slowly like this. And you will see now that the patterns in this and the fourth round, they follow the same pattern here. It's a little bit different in the first and second round, but all these chords now, they have pretty much the same pattern. So that was the A minor. Over to C now, grab the chord as it is. And you're gonna play this. Sorry. So that is third on A, second on D, back to third A, then first B and open G together, then open G, third A, and open G. Okay, so exactly the same pattern as A minor. It goes slowly like this. Okay, over to G now. It's enough if you just hold the third fret on E string. You don't have to hold the full chord, and it goes like this. So that is third E in the bass, open D, back to third E, then open G and open B together, then open G, third E, and back to open G. And now the D chord differs a little bit from the other chords so far, and it goes like this. So it goes open D, second G, back to open D, then third B and third E together, then third B and second E together, open D, and third B. That was the third round in this verse. So together it goes like this slowly. And then the fourth round goes almost in the same way as this third. It goes A minor in the same way, C in the same way. So then we have the E minor, okay? So you hold the chord as it is, or actually you can just hold the second D string. That's enough. And you go. So that is open E in the bass, then open G, then second D. Then you play the open B and open E together. And then open G, second D, and open G. And that's it for E minor. And the final chord is D, and you just go down. One down on D, and have a pause. And that ends the verse play. All right. So it's a long picking road here to go. The first two verses are the same. Rows in the verse, are the same. Third one and fourth one are almost the same here. An E minor instead of G, and then just a one down on the final row there, the fourth row. That ends this verse picking. Okay. Over now to chords. And no picking is now, just strumming. So grab the first chord, the D, and one string around goes like this. Okay, so it's down, up, down, up, up, down, up. So down, up, a short pause, and then up, down, up. And a couple rounds. So you're gonna play the chord progression D1, A minor 1, C1, and G1. Okay, so that is how you do it. And on the fourth round, you're gonna play 4 rounds. On the fourth round, you just skip the last G there. You play a C, and you have a pause instead of that G, and that builds up for the next round, so to speak. So couple of rounds, D, A minor, C, G goes like this. There's a pause there on the fourth round. Skip the G, and there you are ready for the second round, the second verse. Okay, so now my suggestion is to skip the picking patterns here because the strumming is more dominant in this second round. So for the verse play, you're gonna play A minor, strumming 1, C1, G1, D1, and then A minor 1, C1, E minor 1, and D1, and that is the second verse. So one string around per chord, A minor C, G, D, A minor C, E minor D, like this. C, G, D, A minor, C, E minor, and D. And that is the second verse. Over to the second chorus. Okay, so now you're gonna play the same 4 rounds, D1, A minor 1, C1, G1. And on the fourth round, instead of playing G1 and end there, you're gonna play C for 2 rounds. So the last round, fourth round, will be D1, A minor 1, and C2. Okay? So that is the second chorus. And after the second chorus comes the bridge part. We're now about 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the song. You're gonna continue the strumming, and you're gonna play A minor 1, C1, G1, and D1. You're gonna play that for 2 rounds. So that is like the second verse, how that started, A minor, C, G, and D. That is what you're gonna play for 2 string rounds. And that is the bridge part. After that happens the final parts of the song. We are into the third chorus. And you're gonna play that in the same way as you played the second one. Remember, it was 4 rounds in total. And on the last round, you played D1, A minor 1, and C2. No G, instead play C2. After that chorus play, you're gonna play the last chord, and you're gonna do that with the D, okay? And I'm just gonna mention the chorus play there. Instead of playing just 4 playing rounds, I mentioned that you play C2 and then you end with the D, and that marks the end of the song. So Joshua Bassett, Biting My Tongue, great song. And if you have some urge to get some challenging picking patterns in your life, then this song could be the one to start with. Verse play, and then it's just straightforward strumming. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please feel free to support me here on Gorgon Guitar. I work a lot for you guys, so just a little click would make my day. Till next time, play tuned.